Hey folks, thanks for tuning in for another video. So obviously outside today, another hot day, as you can tell by my shirt. About 95 degrees right now and about a 80%, 90% humidity, so ridiculous. But anyway, so we're outside. I thought we'd do a first impressions, initial kind of overview of a tent from Free Soldier. It's called their Solo Ranger tent. They have a Ranger version available. This is their Solo Ranger version. Very similar to another looking tent that you may look familiar. So let's take a look at it. So my name's Chris, you're watching Skills to Survive. We'll be right back. All right, so inside of the Free Soldier Lone Ranger tent, you get the bag, the tent, 10 tent stakes, some guy lines, your poles, and your fly. That's everything that comes in the bag there. All right, so here's the tent set up. Very easy to set up. You see your specs on this thing. You're looking at about 6 foot 10 inches long, by about 30 inches wide, by about 36 inches tall. So again, just enough for one person pretty much, a little bit of gear. We'll get inside it here and I'll show you. You have 2 doors, one on each side. They kind of are shaped like a D. Not sure I like that. I wish they had went longer with the door. Made it a little bit longer and wider. I think that'd have been a little bit better, but I think due to the shape of this tent, it's been kind of hard to do that. But again, I digress. So materials, you're looking at, materials are really kind of, I don't really know. Their website doesn't say, the company website doesn't say, so you're looking at probably some type of polyester type material or nylon type material, mesh. They do say it's 3,000 millimeter hydrostatic rating from your waterproofness though, which is nice. I do have a bathtub floor here. Your bathtub floor is about 8 inches tall there. So you do have a bathtub floor. So yeah, again, very easy to set up. You have your 2 poles that go across and then your 1 small pole that spreads it out on the top there. Very easy to set up, clip in place there. So there it is so far. Let's talk about some more. All right, so laying down inside the tent, I have a decent enough room in here. I could stretch out. I can probably put a little bit of gear in here if I want. Do have a cool little hook here, so if you want to hang a lantern or whatnot. Again, you have mesh on both sides, bathtub floor. So yeah, let's put the Rainfly on. So the Rainfly goes on very easily. It just throws on. It clips down to each corner. So you have little clips right here so you can adjust it. You do have here's your zipper and a little vestibule on each side. Since you have 2 doors, you have a vestibule on each side here. Covering the zipper there, you do have a piece of fabric there covering the zipper. So hopefully that won't allow water in. Yeah, it's very easy to put on there. This side over here is not stretched out all the way just because of the way the tent is. The tent is not completely level. It's actually on an incline right here, so it's not level. So it's hard to completely adjust this side right here. So, but again, another door over here on this side. Doors can be rolled up, rolled back if you want to do that. So yeah. All right, so rolling the door back, I didn't want to tie it back, but you can roll it up and tie it back. It does have a little loop there to tie it back. But as you can tell, you can put your gear there or on the other side. There, if it'll focus, you can put it on the other side there. So got a decent amount of space for gear. And it's just, again, a single person tent. So, you know, I think this tent, you know, again, this is just an initial overview of this tent, not really per se a review. I'll come back later on and do maybe an update or a complete review on it. As you can tell, I really don't have it staked down again all the way. I just have it, these stakes aren't hammered into the ground. So that's creating some of the reason why it's not quite as taut as it should be. But some pros and cons that I think so far. Some pros. really, I think, you know, for the weight, it's only like 4.5 pounds. Yeah, there are lighter tents out there for single person tents. I think that this will do the trick. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of this come wintertime, especially since it's a single person tent. Real easy to set up, easy to get in and out, stuff like that. Some downfalls I see, and when you're laying down in there, since it does have a pretty good sized bathtub floor on it, which is good. But the mesh, even though there's mesh all the way around, when you're laying down, you can't get a whole lot of ventilation. And there's no, the Rainfly comes all the way to the ground, and there's no tie out points really to tie it out to get any extra ventilation in there. So I think in the summertime, like right now, it's 95 degrees out here right now, and you can see I'm sweating like crazy. This is probably not going to be an ideal tent for the summertime, just by looking at that. Again, you could take the Rainfly off if you're expecting nice weather. Take the Rainfly off and use it, but even then, I'd still probably put a fan in there with me, a small fan or something like that. But you know, overall, like I said, this is kind of initial impressions, initial review, overview, I guess, of this tent, and I like it so far. Only time will tell how it's going to do, how it's going to hold up over time. You know, how you're going to, you know, if it's completely waterproof, stuff like that. You do have, on each of the 4 corners, you do have little tie outs so you can guy it out even more in inclement weather. So I think in the wintertime, stuff like that, I think this would be an excellent tent for the wintertime. But for summertime, not so sure. But again, only time will tell. So y'all stay tuned for more, and hopefully, yeah, you'll see this tent in more videos soon. And so, yeah, get outside, get outdoors, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video really soon.